Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. You guys saw the title, and we're pretty much going to talk about the power of manifestation. Where do I start? So I basically was able to manifest my dream job, and it's not even really like my dream job, but it definitely was in the same industry. And that goes to show you that when you are manifesting, you have to be very specific. So I have manifested myself a job in the real estate industry. I have been wanting to get into real estate for as long as I can remember. I've been in sales, I have a retail background, and also a management background. So it was really difficult for me to break into the the real estate industry because I didn't have any qualifications. I don't have any experience in that industry. And when I was applying for those jobs, I just felt like I just wasn't getting any traction. Nobody was calling me back. I wasn't getting any interviews. So I was like, okay, well, let me maybe try to get my real estate license. So I studied for my real estate license, pre-license course. I passed my pre-license course. And after you pass your pre-license course, you do have to take your state exam. And the state exam is just a little bit difficult for me. I have taken it twice already. So third time's a charm, but I just felt like maybe it's not the right time. Maybe I need to learn something else within the real estate industry before I just, go right into selling houses. So I don't know. I just thought that it was the route that I should go, and it wasn't. So I was able to manifest a job as a leasing consultant. And leasing consultant is pretty much like a sales associate within the retail world. It's entry level, you're just starting out. But at this point in my life, I was not concerned with any of that. For me, I was ready to change careers, and in order to do that, you do have to start at the bottom. If you don't have any qualifications in the industry that you're looking to get into, you're not gonna get hired as a manager right away. You do have to start from the bottom, which is kind of what I'm doing right now, which I have no problem with. I'm gonna get into some tips as far as like actual manifestation. Like, what is it? What does it look like? What does it mean? Manifestation is literally thinking, dreaming, and speaking something into existence that you want in your life. It could be anything. Literally, it could be a car, it could be a job, it could be self-esteem, confidence, anything that you want in your life, you can manifest it. And the key to manifestation is to be completely specific. You have to know exactly what you're asking for, what you're wanting, and you have to put in specific time frames, dates. It's got to be specific. So for example, if you want to manifest, let's say for instance, or your real estate exam. So you would write on your piece of paper, I want to pass my real estate exam on June 26th, 2020. So very specific. You can even add the time into it. You can say, I want to pass my test June 22nd, 2020 at 6:30 p.m. to 12:18 p.m. and literally just be specific. Write everything that you can down. So that is tip number one for manifestation. Number two, you gotta do a little bit more than just writing it down. You have to think about it. You have to envision it. You have to live it, embody it. Before I got my current job, I would even be in my bed sometimes and literally like picture me driving to my new job, picture me getting ready for my new job. I would even picture myself showing someone an apartment, getting ready for a lease, and just literally visualizing what it is that I want to do. And so that would be my second tip. Number three, to add a little bit more of a spiritual element to it, of course, you can write your manifestations in the presence of your favorite crystals, depending on what stones and meanings you want to resonate with. You can light candles. I'm a big candle magic person. I am a fire sign, so candles and fire and magic to me are super duper powerful. You can tell a lot from a flame and the way a candle is burning. So I do a lot of my manifestations through 7-day candles like this one. This one is a deity candle, but you can do your manifestations with a white 7-day candle, just to make it kind of like a pure, all purpose, or you can do it with a green candle for success. And you basically would just, write down your manifestation. You can either put your manifestation underneath your candle, or you can, burn the edges a little bit, place it in a jar, and just keep it close by, keep it close to your spiritual space, and so that you're always watching your candle and watching how it's receiving your manifestation. And so for me as well, to take it a step further, I have a manifestation jar, and I usually do my manifestation jars on either a new moon or a full moon, depending on what my manifestation is. So for the new moon, you want new things, exciting things coming. So you want to, ask for things that you like. And then as far as the full moon, I usually use that as a way to kind of get rid of anything negative, ask the universe to just kind of take away anything that doesn't serve me a good purpose in my life. So those are what I would do as far as like manifestations for, full moon, new moon. But this is my manifestation jar. I have all my pieces of manifestations in them. I added some, rose petals. I added some basil. I added some bay leaves. A whole bunch of other stuff. I'll talk to y'all about that later. That is what my manifestation jar consists of. And I'm just gonna read one of them to you guys, just so you guys can see exactly what we got. So this one, when did I write this one? Oh wow, okay. This one says, I will lose 10 pounds and get the body I want. So that one's not as specific, but I did put exactly how many pounds I wanted to lose, and I put the body that I want. But again, that's just, you gotta be a little bit more specific. Do I want a body like Lori Harvey? Do I want a body like Drea? Like, you have to lay it on. So this was a good one, but not like a great one. But again, one of my manifestations that I put at the beginning of the year. So it's kind of like a mixture of my manifestations and my New Year resolutions. So I'll read one more. Hopefully this one is better for the sake of educational purposes. So let's see. This one says, haha, this is a better one. This one says, I will get a job after being laid off from Michael Kors in the month of June. Bruh. That's crazy. And it happened. So kind of giving you guys a little bit of tips, sharing my story with you guys in regards to manifestation and how to really, put out there what you want for yourself. It's not hard. It's super duper simple. You guys can do it for yourself in regards to anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.